Welcome back to Anime Review. Coming in at the 10th spot is Harucana Receive. On her first day in Okinawa, Haruka Izora learns that in beach volleyball, partnerships are crucial for success. She discovers this while watching some girls practice on a nearby beach, and is invited to join in. However, the friendly practice game turns into a competitive match when one of the girls, Narumi Tui, recognizes Haruka's cousin Kanata Higa approaching the court. Despite their loss, Haruka realizes the reason for Kanata's distant behavior. Kanata and Narumi used to be a successful beach volleyball duo, but Kanata quit due to her height causing problems for Narumi. With the junior tournament approaching, Haruka must help Kanata overcome her anxiety and return to the sport they both loved. Coming in at number 9 is Kuroko's basketball. The Teiko Junior High School basketball team wins the championship 3 consecutive years, thanks to the exceptional skills of 5 players known as the Generation of Miracles. After graduation, these teammates become fierce rivals. At Seirin High School, 2 new freshman players, Taiga Kagami and Tetsuya Kuroko, show that they are not ordinary. Kagami is a promising player returning from the US, while Kuroko is a seemingly average student who uses his lack of presence to move unnoticed on the court. Though Kuroko is not athletic or a strong scorer, he was a key member of the Tiku team as the Phantom Sixth Man, with a talent for passing and assisting teammates. This anime follows Seirin High's journey as they strive to become the top Japanese high school team by winning the Inter-High Championship. To achieve this, they must defeat several powerful teams, including those with players from the Generation of Miracles. 8th on the list is Baby Steps. Aichiro Mero, an honor student known for his diligence and methodical approach, decides to prioritize his health by incorporating exercise into his busy schedule. He discovers a passion for tennis when he joins the Southern Tennis Club during his freshman year of high school. At the club, he meets Natsu Takasaki, a fellow first-year student who is driven to become a professional tennis player out of love for the sport. Aichiro, on the other hand, previously approached life with the mindset that he must study and work hard, but never pursued activities for enjoyment. However, as he delves deeper into the world of tennis, he becomes more and more captivated by it. Baby Steps follows Aichiro's journey as he uses his natural hardworking and perfectionist tendencies to develop a unique playing style and improve his skills, ultimately aspiring to compete with the top players in the sport. Coming in at number 7 is Haikyu. Shuyu Hinata, a small-statured individual, is inspired by a talented volleyball player nicknamed Little Giant to revive the volleyball club at his middle school. Despite initial success, the team is quickly defeated by a skilled player known as the King of the Court, Tobio Kageyama. Determined to surpass Kageyama, Hinata enrolls in Karasuno High School and joins the volleyball team, only to discover that his rival is now a teammate. Despite his impressive jumping ability, Hinata struggles to find his place on the team. He soon realizes that Kageyama also has his own weaknesses, and the two must learn to work together in order to lead the team to success. Throughout the series, Hinata and Kageyama's relationship evolves from bitter rivals to a strong partnership, as they work together to improve the team's performance. Along the way, they encounter new challenges and obstacles, and must learn to overcome them, in order to achieve their ultimate goal of becoming the best volleyball team in Japan. 6th on the list is Keijo. Japan's latest competitive sport. Keijo is a unique and exciting game that has captured the attention of millions of viewers across the country. The sport is dictated by a simple set of rules, which state that only female participants are allowed to compete, and they must stand on circular platforms floating in a pool, referred to as lands. The goal of the game is to knock off opponents using only their breasts and butts. This might seem like an outlandish premise, but the sport has attracted a huge following, and boasts a lavish prize pool. Many aspiring athletes take up the challenge in hopes of becoming the next national champion. One such athlete is the lively 17-year-old Nozomi Kaminashi, who enters the world of Keijo, hoping to bring home a fortune to her poor family. As a gifted gymnast, Nozomi quickly proves herself to be a tough competitor after stealing the spotlight in her debut tournament. As Nozomi climbs the ranks, she meets new friends and rivals who challenge her both physically and mentally. She discovers that the path to stardom as a Keijo player is filled with intense competition that will test her limits and push her to be the best she can be. Along the way, she learns valuable lessons about teamwork, perseverance, and the true meaning of success. Despite the unusual nature of the sport, Keijo has become a beloved pastime in Japan, with fans tuning in to watch their favorite players compete in thrilling matches. Nozomi's journey to the top is an exciting and emotional one, and it will be fascinating to see how she fares as she continues to take on the best in the business. Coming in at number 5 is Clean Freak Aoyama-kun. Aoyama is a unique individual, idolized and respected by all those around him. He is charming, cool, athletic, and a great cook, but more importantly, he is known for being a clean freak. His mysophobia, an intense fear of germs, is something that sets him apart from others, and it's something that he struggles with daily. Despite this, he has chosen to pursue his passion for soccer, and plays as the playmaker for Fujimi High School Soccer Club. As a playmaker, Aoyama is known for his clean and precise moves on the field. He avoids physical contact at all costs, and instead focuses on cleanly dribbling the ball towards victory. However, playing a sport like soccer, which is often considered dirty, can be a challenge for someone with mysophobia. Nevertheless, Aoyama is determined to prove that even with his fear of germs, he is more than capable of achieving success in the sport he loves. But the path to nationals will not be easy for Fujimi's underdog team. They'll have to face tough competition and overcome obstacles, but Aoyama is not alone. Alongside striker Kaori Aizen, he will show everyone that even as a clean freak, there are things he's willing to get dirty for. Together, they will prove that with hard work, determination, and a little bit of grit, anything is possible. Coming in at number 4 is Hinomaru Sumo. In the world of professional sumo, there are no weight classes, and it's a brutal sport where the strongest prevail. There is a minimum size requirement to be a pro sumo wrestler, and young Hinomaru Ashio, despite his undeniable talent and hard work, does not meet that requirement. Determined to reach the highest class of sumo, Hinoshita Kaisen, Ashio sets out to achieve the impossible. The only way for Ashio to go pro is to become the high school Yokozuna, a title given to the strongest wrestler in high school tournaments. With a time limit looming over him, Ashio is under immense pressure to prove his worth and secure his chance to go pro before it's too late. Instead of enrolling in Ishigami High, the top school for sumo in Japan, he enrolls in Adachi High, and must start a sumo club from scratch, with only one dedicated member, Shinya Ozeki. Adachi High is the ultimate underdog in the sumo world, but Ashio must push forward with all his strength, if he hopes to make it professionally. The odds are stacked against him, but with hard work and determination, Ashio will stop at nothing to achieve his dream of becoming a professional sumo wrestler. Coming in at the 3rd spot is Free. It's been a year since the Iwatobi High School Swim Club was created, but despite the hard work and dedication of its founding members, Harucana Receive, Mikoto Tachibana, Nagisa Hazuki, and Rei Ryugazaki, the club has yet to attract any new members. With the senior members graduating the following year, the club is at risk of being shut down due to a lack of membership. The seniors are also facing the pressure of figuring out their plans for the future. Unlike their friend Rin Matsuoka, the new captain of the Samizuka Academy Swim Club, who is determined to become a professional swimmer, Haruka and Mikoto are uncertain about what career path they want to take. The situation becomes complicated when an old friend of Rin's, Saosuke Yamazaki, arrives in the city to study at Samizuka Academy. Saosuke's arrival as a recently scouted swimmer causes tension between him, Rin and Haruka, and adds an extra layer of stress to an already difficult situation for the Iwatobi High School Swim Club. The senior members must find a way to attract new members and navigate their own personal conflicts if they hope to keep the club alive. And at number 2 is Ace of Daimond. Ajun Sawamura's middle school baseball career ends in disappointment with a stray pitch that misses the batter, leading to a defeat in the final game. Determined not to let that defeat define their high school careers, Ajun and his teammates vow to reach the national tournament. But Ajun's plans change when a scout from Tokyo's prestigious Seido High School, noticing his potential and unusual pitching style, offers him a chance to join their team. Ajun, with the encouragement of his teammates, accepts the offer, eager to improve his skills and compete at a higher level of baseball. At Seido, he faces challenges fitting in and finding his place among the many skilled players. He declares that he will become the team's ace, but faces stiff competition, especially from fellow first-year player Satoru Furuya, who has breakneck fastballs, and has already secured a spot on the starting roster. The Seido baseball team, with the addition of these talented new players, aims to become the best in Japan, facing off against a number of formidable opponents. Taking the number 1 spot is Walkure Romanze. The story takes place at Winford Academy, located in the old town of Helens Hill, where students learn the art of becoming knights and the sport of jousting. The main character, Takahiro Mizuno, was once training to become a knight and jouster, but after an injury, he dropped out of the knight program and joined the Begleiter program instead. His animal handling skills and former experience as a jouster make him a highly sought-after individual. Many beautiful girls at the school approach him with offers to become their personal beglider, but Takahiro always declines. One day, a strange accident leads to his friend, Miyoka Sasuke, being challenged to a jousting duel, despite her not being a knight. Takahiro agrees to become her temporary beglider, but that ends up being just the beginning of their partnership as she enrolls in the annual tournament.